What makes this year special? Well, a lot of things. It's a leap year, and leap years have this unusual characteristic of adding one more day to the month, February 29th. Well, what's really special about this year is Pastor Hardwick was born on February 29th. So in his lifetime, he's actually only celebrated his birthday on 20 days that really coincide with his birthday. So join us this Saturday and see whether or not we put 20 candles on the cake or 80. We're still struggling with the fire marshal. Do pick up your tickets, though. It'll give us some indication of which portion of the meal serving you will be present for. How do you honor someone like Pastor Hardwick on an 80th birthday? You know, he wants nothing for himself. That's how he's lived his life. But as he approached this special day, he reflected and thought that it would be a very important thing to him if we could see our mortgage paid off or retired. So the church has decided that the 80th birthday is an excellent time to focus on reducing our debt. We ask that each person prayerfully consider what God would have you do in responding to this request. God knows your circumstances. He knows the desires of your heart. And with an open and prayerful heart, He will instruct you and guide you as you consider this request. Some people have asked, can you make a pledge? Yes, you can. Pledges will be helpful in us in our planning process. Some people have asked, can you give money over time? The answer is yes. Can you give it in more than one gift, more than one time? The answer is yes. Some have asked, can you give securities or assets? The answer is yes. You'll see that we're fairly flexible here. Who wouldn't be, right? So our mortgage comes up for renewal in the middle of 2013. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could sit across the table from our bankers and say, thank you very much, we no longer need this mortgage? Think about that. Almost as powerful would be to say, thank you very much, you know, we don't need as much, and by the way, we would like a very low interest rate because that's what we deserve right now. Both of those can happen. Open your hearts, pray, and see if God can put in your mind and in your environment an opportunity to make a meaningful gift. As chairman of the board of the Finance Committee, I can tell you that we have been living within the means that God has provided for us. Our bills are paid, we're on time, we don't have any bad credit reports. But we've had to make some adjustments, as Pastor Dan has said. And one of the things that we'd like to do is imagine a time where less of our gifts go to paying off the mortgage and interest and more to be ready for God's next calling for this congregation. He has blessed us for those many years. Now let's be sure that we're ready for what lies ahead. I ask you to make this a priority in your prayers and in your thoughts. To God be the glory for this wonderful church.